Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to talk about the pre-match preview between Barcelona and Dynamo Kiev, and then I also do want to talk about Messi's interview. Messi did have an interview with Sport and he did speak on many fascinating things because look, I do believe that it is fascinating to watch Messi's career, to see how he does finish his last 4 to 5 years. And I know that this has nothing to do with FC Barcelona, but it is always great to follow what Messi is doing. And I think that after seeing this interview coming from Messi that he had with Sport, it is quite clear that yes, you could take Messi out away from Barcelona, but you cannot take away Barcelona away from Messi because Messi still loves the club, he still follows this club. And so what I am going to be doing is point out the most important, fascinating quotes that he has made throughout this interview, and then after that we will be talking about the pre-match preview. But let's first talk about how Messi thinks about this current squad, and I quote, "Barcelona has a great squad. They play very well. I watch them whenever I can. Important and very good players have appeared, like Gavi. At a team level, they are fine." So basically Messi is praising Gavi and basically telling everyone that Gavi is a great player, and also he is becoming a very important player for Barcelona. And I think that it is true that if we were to talk about who is one of the best breakout youngsters in this season in Barcelona, one of them is Gavi, because Gavi has shown his incredible talent on the pitch day in, day out. And it's unfortunate to see that Gavi could not play with the player that he does admire, which is Lionel Messi. But the only thing that this is going to do is give confidence towards a player like Gavi, because he needs this more than ever. We need Gavi more than ever. And if Gavi performs well, Barcelona will perform well, because Gavi is a player that knows exactly how to run the engine, and Messi does see that. Now I do want to move on towards Messi being asked, do you ever see yourself returning to Barcelona? And so this is what Messi had to say, and I quote, "Yes, I have always said it that I would love to be able to help the club and be useful in whatever I can. I'd love to be a technical secretary at some point. I don't know if it's going to be at Barcelona or not. If there is the possibility, I would like to contribute again in what I can, because it is the club I love. I'd love to see the club be good, to continue to grow, and to remain one of the best in the world." And this is pretty funny to hear, because to see Messi as a sporting director in Barcelona, it's going to be so strange, right? Him wearing a suit and tie and just coming there, walking around the club and just sitting there, because many of us are just so used to seeing Messi play on the field, and so it's going to be very strange. And I do not know if many of you guys do remember, but I think there was a point a few months ago where Messi did say that he does not see himself as a coach, he cannot see himself as a assistant coach, which is true, because honestly, when we talk about Messi, I just do not see him as a coach. It would be so strange to see. As a matter of fact, Messi being in any other position besides being a player for Barcelona is going to be so strange. But I'm glad to see that Messi does want to return and help the club in whatever way possible. And I'm also assuming that the interviewers were asking Messi, would he ever return as a player in Barcelona? Because I think that the way that Messi has answered this, I felt like he tried to move away from actually returning to Barcelona potentially after PSG, because again, he is under contract with PSG and he cannot speak about saying how he would like to return to Barcelona. But that is going to be a question that I do want to ask you guys, right? Because it fascinates me so much to know that there is a possibility that Messi could actually return. And do you guys actually see Messi returning back to Barcelona? Because yes, he does have a contract with PSG for 2 years. His contract will be ending in the summer of 2023. And I think that if he makes that decision to return, he'll be 35, 36 years old. And to be very honest, if we're going to have Messi at the age of 35, 36 years old, I would do it. I would love to have Messi return back to this club, not because of these sporting reasons, not because I believe that Messi will come to Barcelona and make us win a Champions League, but I just want Messi to return just to retire at Barcelona, to have a final big farewell at the Camp Nou, because that is what the player does deserve. That is what the fans deserve, is to see Messi play his last game of his career at the Camp Nou in Barcelona. Now let's move on towards Messi's achievements, right? He was speaking about the World Cup, Argentina, and just what he does prioritize at the moment. And so this is what he said, and I quote, "I'm very excited about doing great things. We come from winning the Copa America after looking for it for so long, from being so close for so long without being able to achieve with the national team. After this, the feeling is great for what is to come. We are doing well today. We still have to be one of the great favorites. We are not, because there are better teams. We are on the right track. The dynamics are good, and so is the atmosphere. Winning helps a lot, and this will make us grow even more." So it is clear that one of the biggest achievements that Messi does want to do within these next 2 years is going to be winning the World Cup. He wants to do well with the Argentinian national team. Now keep in mind, there is actually a clause within the contract with PSG for Messi where he does want to prioritize playing for Argentina. So whatever friendly or tournament does come in the way, Messi does want to be participating in those games. And I think that this is where people do say that, oh, Messi does not even care about playing for PSG. He does not look like he is playing with enthusiasm on the field. I think that his head is at Argentina. He just wants to do well with Argentina and basically retire after he finishes his career. But I think that that theory is false. I think that yes, Messi Messi does actually want to win with PSG. He wants to do great things with PSG, because I just think that it would be unprofessional for Messi to just go to PSG and just play however he wants and not even give it his 100% with that club. What I do think is actually happening is that he prioritizes Argentina more than PSG. That right there is much different to what many people have been saying. Like, yes, he does care about PSG. He does want to win titles with PSG, but he prioritizes Argentina even more. And it's also nice to see that Messi is keeping his head very low. He's basically saying that, no, we're not one of the favorites, but we need to continue to work hard to get to that position, which is the correct attitude to have. You should never, ever feel like you are in a good position, that you are in no need to get better and not even work hard, because Messi could easily just say, oh, we won the Copa America, we can win any team, we can win any tournament. And so Messi does have the correct attitude. I'm happy to see that he's doing well. I'm also very happy to see that he is prioritizing his national team, because of course that is where he does really want to win, and many of us do want to see Messi winning World Cup eventually in his career. And hopefully, right, we get to see Messi return back to Barcelona, yes, as a sporting director, but hopefully one day, maybe, just maybe, as a player. But now let's move on towards the pre-match preview between Barcelona and Dynamo Kiev. Now, again, like in every game, this is going to be a very important match. One of our goals for Barcelona right now is that we want to get out of the group. As strange as that does sound, yes, our goal is to get out the group stages, because right now Barcelona is in no position to get out from the group stages. And Barcelona is going to be playing away. We will be going to the stadium of Dynamo Kiev. And yes, I do want Barcelona to achieve the 3 points. I want Barcelona to completely dismantle any other team that does come in the way for the rest of these group stages, because look, I either want to lose very bad or play and do really good, because there is no way I would like to see Barcelona go to the Europa League in this current season. That would just be disrespectful. Like, I would love to just either get out from the Champions League and just focus on La Liga, or go into the next round and continue our Champions League run. I do not want to go into the Europa League. But look, Barcelona is in a very strange situation right now. We are in a position where we need to refine our game. It's really hard to say that because we cannot judge our coach at the moment. We do have a temporary coach named Sergi Barjuan, who is a Barcelona B coach, and I just do not expect this coach to bring out the best Barcelona ever after only having about 2 or 3 training sessions. And so we are in a very strange position. I think that what we need to do going into this game against Dynamo Kiev is play the exact same football like we did in the previous match, but be more decisive, take more chances. We need to take shots. We need to sometimes, at some point, play individually inside and outside the box, because that is how we're going to be scoring our goals. That is the reason why we tied against Alaves in the previous match, because we needed to have a very decisive player. Not a single player in that front three wanted or chose to be decisive. But in this game against Dynamo Kiev, we're going to have to do that. And lucky for Barcelona, we are having reinforcements against Dynamo Kiev, because if we look at the squad list here, I want us to focus on 4 players. Araujo is back, Frenkie de Jong is back, Ansu Fati is back, and Dembele is back. They have all received the green light. Barcelona do claim that these 4 players are 100% healthy. Now, unfortunately, we do not have Pedri back in the squad list. I do think that this is going to give more minutes towards Gavi or Nico Gonzalez, but overall, I do expect Barcelona to play better with these reinforcements. But the biggest question is going to be this: how should we use these 4 players? Do we give them minutes? Should we start these players? Should we bring these players in very late in the game? Or should they not even play at all? Because we know the consequences that do come with this. We know what comes with rushing players back onto the pitch. And Sergi Barjuan has given a hint on what we could see tomorrow night. And this is what he said: the players are ready to play under the pressure of tomorrow. Everyone who joins the squad today has a chance to play tomorrow. He has also demanded this team to be very organized, to be strong, and to do that, to be organized and to be strong on the pitch, you need to have the fittest players on the pitch. And right now, could Araujo, Frenkie de Jong, and Fati and Dembele give us the strongest performances on the pitch? I don't know. It's really going to depend on the coach. It's really going to have to depend on the player. And so let's move on towards the predicted starting 11 and what we could see tomorrow night. So I'm going to go with a 4-3-3 formation. We could see Mingueza as a right back, Garcia and Lenglet as a center back duo, Alba on the left. The midfield could be Busquets, Gavi, and Frenkie. Yes, Busquets, Gavi, and Frenkie de Jong. And then the front three could be Serginho Dest as a right winger, Memphis as a striker, Coutinho as the left winger. Now, I want to point out a few things. Yes, I know that it can get very annoying to see Dest as a right winger in the front three, but we have really no other choice. Like, yes, did we just speak about Dembele? Of course, but Dembele right now, I would say that we should not play him tomorrow against Dynamo Kiev. He is actually the last player I want to use in this game because I just do not want to see him get injured. There is no reason to force Dembele immediately after the injury. I also do not expect to see Araujo in this match until later in the game, maybe around the 70th minute, maybe around the 60th minute, coming in for Lenglet. I understand that having Lenglet and Garcia in that center back position could be very nerve-wracking because we do not know how these two players do play together on the pitch. As for Frenkie. I do believe that Frenkie right now is coming off the least serious injury. I just do not see Frenkie de Jong really being that much of an injury prone. I think that he would do well tomorrow against Dynamo Kiev. Maybe he might come out early around the 60th minute or 65th minute. Maybe he could come out for Puig or Nico Gonzalez. And I also do have no problem starting Sergio Busquets, because Sergio Busquets was actually one of the best players that played against Alaves. Now, why was that the case? It is because Barcelona were playing much more compressed. The players were much more together. And when you can do that, Busquets will play well. And I do think that we are going to go with the exact same idea tomorrow night. As for Ansu Fati, I do not see Ansu Fati starting. I do see Coutinho starting on the left wing position, and then maybe have Ansu Fati play about 20 minutes in the second half. But like I have said, guys, hopefully we come out with 3 points. I just want to win tomorrow. I want to give Xavi Hernandez, who is going to be the coach for Barcelona in about 1 week, I want to give him the best possible position in order for him to succeed, because we need a great season this season. We need to do well. It has been enough. We cannot see Barcelona continue to get dismantled season after season. But let me know what's going to be your guys' score predictions in the comment sections down below for the match between Barcelona and Dynamo Kiev. That's going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona daily news and pre-match preview. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.